Okay, so recently I made Crochet Me Zaddy's little bee buddy in my vlog for my, like I talked about it in my vlog, made it was cool. And then it made me realize that I have a problem, and that problem is buying patterns and just keeping them and never actually making them. Um, like, I was a part of Crochet Me Zaddy's Patreon, which I loved. He makes the best patterns, totally recommend. But I wasn't actually making any of the patterns. I was just like collecting the patterns every month and never ever using them. So I'm gonna try to make this series where I actually make all of the patterns that are in my folder, my plushie, specifically my plushie folder. I also collect clothing patterns, but that's gonna have to be another video. So for now, we're gonna do plushies. We'll see how long it takes me to get through all of them. I'm not gonna set like a time frame for myself, so this may span like a month. We'll see how I do, or how interested I am in finishing this. So, but for now, I definitely want to keep making the bugs. He made like a whole series, and there was 4 little bugs. So there was the bee, the butterfly, the snail, and the ladybug. I'm gonna work on the butterfly buddy right now. I picked out colors similar to his pattern, but with Bernat. This is sparkly. I think you can see that for the wings. And he did like a really soft pink for his butterfly, and I have this like variegated frosting. What's it called? Cozy Rosy Bernat frosting that I'm gonna use for the body. So I'm gonna get started on that, and I think I'm gonna have to end up ordering more glittery safety eyes, because these are, I believe these are my 35 millimeters, and I don't have any more, or I might have one more set. So I'm also going to put an order in for these just to have. Yeah, we're going to get started on that. Let's see how I do with this like challenge, I guess. Okay, so I realized that I told you I was going to work on my patterns that I haven't like done before, or just like go through all my plushie patterns and try to challenge myself to make one of each, whatever I just said in that last video. Anyways, I didn't actually tell you how many plushie patterns I have. So I have 49 plushie patterns on my phone in my Google Drive folder that I have purchased. And some of them I have made, but not most of them, I feel like, especially the Crochet Me Zaddy ones. And they are just so cute and so well written. Yeah, I think whenever I first started making amigurumi, I really gravitated towards his videos. I love his accent. I love his vibe. He had really good tutorials for like amigurumi tricks with sewing and stuff. And then at some point I was like really not confident in my sewing skills, and I didn't really like how my items were turning out. And then it's like you do all this work and then you're not happy with how it turns out, so then you charge a lot less for it. And I just kind of went away from sewing for a long time. And I was doing low to no sew amigurumi like exclusively. So I've done a lot of custom orders and stuff, and I've gotten back into sewing. I think sewing can be very like meditative now in this point of my crochet life. And so that's why I finally want to go through and make all of these really adorable patterns that I have from him. So yeah, that's the whole deal. 49 patterns is what I'm going to try to work through. Make one of each. Even if I've already made them before, I want to make one of each. Yeah, I'm a big sucker for watching a person post a reel of their new pattern and it being like the cutest pattern ever, and then me going to their link in their bio. Next thing I know, I'm buying a pattern from their Etsy shop. That's my deal. That's how we are where we are. So, all right. I didn't get very far on this, to be honest. This is the second leg and I still have to work on the whole body. I got distracted watching YouTube and not working, so I don't think I'm gonna finish the bug tonight. Yeah. Okay, baby, 1 second. I'm almost done sewing him up. Okay, butterfly is done. There you go. Sparkly wings, sparkly blue eyes. I'm deciding on no mouth for this one. I just didn't think it would look good, but I can always add one later. So 2 patterns down, 47 more to go. I am moving on to the snail because I'm just stuck on the bugs. So, and the snail looks really, really cute. And I will let you know when that's done. Okay, so finish the snail. I was not expecting to finish this tonight, to be honest, but I feel like the pattern's going faster now that I've done it. This is the third time now. So I'm probably gonna start the Ladybug tonight, but I don't think I'll finish the Ladybug. It's already late. But there you go. 3 patterns down that I have never made before. Okay. Ladybug is done. Finished her up today. Sewing the spots wasn't as bad as I expected. Putting this on wasn't terrible. I feel like it's crooked, but it shouldn't be. I don't know. But either way, she's very cute. I gave her these like magenta sparklies, and they are almost red, but not quite. So now this is 4 patterns. The 4 little bug buddies out of the 49 that are in my plushie folder. So now we have 45 left to go. I feel like I'm making good progress. That's my daughter. So yeah, there you go. We'll see what else I get done. I think I'm going to take a break, honestly, from plushies. I think I need to work on some, finishing up some clothing projects or something. We'll see. Mommy. Okay, I know I said I was going to take a break and work on other stuff, but I couldn't help myself. I started working on this little, it's going to be like a long neck dinosaur, Brontosaurus, I guess. Yes. The Brontosaurus pattern by Crochet Grove. This pattern is really, 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 really good. I would buy more from Crochet Grove for sure. I followed her on Instagram for a while, but this is the first pattern I've bought of hers. So detailed. There's links to videos, which I was really happy because I have never crocheted anything like this before. I'll stop rambling. Sorry. So I'm working on this. I'm not sure if I'll finish it tonight. I might take a break. I'm finding that working around these legs and doing the legs and working from the legs up is really starting to hurt my hands. So I was thinking of taking a break and starting something else. But here you are. So far. It's literally like halfway done. Okay. Okay, hello. I forgot that I made this the other day and I don't want to remake it, so I'm counting this as done for this challenge. Sorry, not sorry. I think I made it like the same day as the bee, maybe the night before. So there you go. That's pattern number 5 out of 49. And then, as you saw in the last clip, I was working on my Brontosaurus by Crochet Grove, and this guy is done. I added this. There's no heart in the pattern. I just thought his booty needed a little crochet heart. So that's on there. Also, she, in her pattern, she puts her spots back here on the booty. But I had some like bigger holes in my stitches right here that I wanted to cover up. This is an example right here. Those really bug me. It's just a me thing. So I put this here and put this little patch here. But he's done. He's cute. I thought about adding some cheeks, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. Took longer than I expected, but he is very cute. Definitely will be a good showstopper at my market. So that is 6 patterns out of 49. 43 to go. Okay, so I'm going to work on another new pattern. I've been wanting to make this so bad. I will put a proper picture up here, but this is the little Llama Buddy by Crochet Me Zaddy, but instead of this heart sweater, I'm going to do a rainbow pride sweater. He does a lot of pride sweaters on his plushies, and I want to do one for this. So, super excited. I will let you know when it's done. Okay, it has been so long since I filmed last for this challenge, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm not going to finish it. I'm so sorry. A lot of the patterns that I own I've actually made before for like custom orders, and I don't really want to make them again. I don't want to waste the time, to be honest. But there is one last one I do want to make because I lost my train of thought. Because the Jurassic World movie just came out, and I had a market yesterday, and the dinosaur section was very popular and eye-catching to people. And I do have a very big Brontosaurus from Crochet Grove, I want to say. And so now I want to make the Cowboy Rex pattern from LA Crochet. Love LA Crochet. I love her patterns, love her videos. And I really want like a big T-Rex along with the big Brontosaurus. And I know that if I use burlap blanket with this and my 6 to 6.5 millimeter hook, it'll end up fairly large. So I was thinking of going either yellow or green, but I'm not sure. I just wanted to be a little bit more like gender neutral, I guess. My Brontosaurus is green, so maybe I should go with yellow. Because I don't know if you're a person that knows about the movie We're Back, but one of my friends just brought that up the other day, and he's kind of like an orangey yellow T-Rex in that movie. If you don't know about it, look it up. If you've never seen it, you should go watch it. But he is kind of like a tan yellowish, so maybe I will go for yellow. I feel like this pastel is calling to me. But I also have a lot of the bright yellow, so I don't know. So hard, so torn. Okay, let me look at my stash, and I will catch up with you when it's finished. Okay, so here's the update on the Cowboy Rex pattern I'm working on. And I can't actually do any more because we did in fact lose Yarn Chicken. I couldn't do any more than this. I went on eBay and ordered more Big Twist plush. Luckily, someone had it and was willing to sell it. But that's as far as we got. Also, since starting to film this, I have also worked on the Crochet Me Zaddy little Wolf Buddy because I had to make a puppy blanket for someone, like a puppy lovey blanket for someone. So there's this. So I'm counting that. And then I have actually made Loaf Cats. I have made regular Loaf Cats and like mini Loaf Cats from Annie Caraway art. So I'm also counting those two, plus this one. So I think this is where we're gonna sign off. Editor Jerry will tally up how many patterns we actually went through, because I don't remember now, I lost count, but Editor Jerry will have that up for you. And I'm gonna count Cowboy Rex is done. I have to wait about a week for the yarn to come in, and then he will be finished. I'm sure you'll see in a future vlog like how he's actually done, what he looks like whenever he's actually done. So that's that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that I did not have the energy to make like almost 50 plushie patterns, but I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe I'll do a second part challenge where I make all different plushies than what I did in this one. So maybe if you want to see me do another challenge like this, let me know in the comments and we'll do a second part. This is how far I got on his tail, by the way. It's all tiny. It needs to be like this big. Okay, thanks guys. Love you. Thank you. Cowboy Dino says love you. Thank you. Okay, bye. Bye.